Good day. So many South Africans have engaged us recently, eager to find out more about our organization, what our current status is, and what our plans are for the future. As such, I believe it is important that we engage around these topics of discussion at a time where we are all looking for a break from the tedium of everyday lockdown life. By way of introduction, I am Michael Beaumont, CEO of the People's Dialogue. On the 6th of December 2019, Herman Mashaba launched the People's Dialogue. We did so because Herman's resignation was followed by an overwhelming call for him to start his own political party. So many political parties have arisen in the past, and they have failed, precisely because they were launched because of their own political aspirations, rather than those of the South African people. That is why the People's Dialogue was established, to engage South Africans on what kind of political alternative they would like in their country. Our approach was premised on our belief that the South African people are good people, have been failed by their political establishment, and they know what is needed to turn South Africa around. After just 3 months of engaging people, these beliefs have been proven correct. Our campaign reached over 33 million people and was engaged by nearly 2 million South Africans around topics like the economy and job creation, crime and drugs, healthcare, corruption, redressing the legacy of our unjust past, and our political system. We engaged the people of South Africa. Their responses were overwhelming. From every corner of South Africa, from every age group, religion, race, gender, and economic income group, people poured their hearts into submissions of what they think is necessary to fix our country. One of the views that became very clear to us in this time is that South Africans want a new political party that will be different from the political parties currently on offer. In 2019, despite so much being at stake in our country, 19 million South Africans of voting age did not vote. This compared to the 18 million who did. In a country without challenges, this cannot be put down to apathy. It has to be seen for what it is: a country fed up with its political establishment and the political parties on offer. That is why, in January this year, Herman Mashaba made the announcement that we will be forming a new political party to contest the 2021 local government elections. As the CEO, my responsibility is to build the infrastructure that will make this new political party a success. Since this day, we have been working to develop this alternative from the ground up. A critical component of this work was analysing the enormous number of submissions made during the dialogue by you, the South African people. While we have completed this work and produced a report which will form the basis of our blueprint for the new party, COVID-19 struck the world. Like so many of you, this pandemic and the steps put in place to protect our country has delayed the launch of this project. But soon, we will be unveiling this report through the power of electronic media in these unusual times. Obviously, we will share the details of this launch because, after all, it was your voices that contributed so powerfully to produce it. From here, we plan to subject this report to experts in various fields. We will gather small business owners and captains of industry to produce our plan to grow the economy and create jobs. We will meet with former senior policemen and women to map out our plan to fixing our criminal justice system. We will meet with teachers and university professors to develop our plan to fix our education system. Arising from this will be a blueprint for what needs to be done to fix our country. As an organization, we have begun the work of preparing for our launch. Structures are being set up throughout the country before the threat of COVID-19 emerged. We have been blessed by many South Africans who are supporting our work through their generous donations. A professional team has built our fundraising infrastructure that will support our efforts to build our capacity and expand to more parts of our country. We are continuing to be engaged electronically by more and more South Africans who want to assist in setting up structures in their communities. We are offering them the necessary guidance that they need, so once the lockdown ends, they will be able to do so. Herman has already announced our plans to change the political landscape of candidate selection in our country. While other political parties choose candidates behind closed doors to represent you, we are preparing something quite different. We are working to establish a system where South Africans register with our party. When the time comes, candidates who have applied will be put to communities to decide who they would like to represent them. This same system will be used to measure the performance of our elected representatives. Where they are found to be failing, they will be removed and replaced by a better candidate selected by the people of that community. This way, from day one, our candidates will understand that their loyalties and service lies first and foremost to the people of their communities rather than to our political party. We are already building the considerable infrastructure that will make this system of primaries both possible and easy to access. As we build towards the launch of our new party, there is a team of dedicated people who are working to ensure that we deliver the political alternative that South Africans have demanded. Because our organization is grounded in a dialogue with so many South Africans, we will continue to engage you as we work to build a better future for our country. In the meantime, stay safe and adhere to the requirements of this lockdown so that we can emerge from it. We are healthy and strong and can work together to turn our country around. Thank you. Keep safe and stay well.